Hello, and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam,
I'm Matt.
and today we're going to be reviewing
The Flash.
the latest episode of The Flash entitled Attack on Central City. So, um, I mean, coming off last week's episode, I think like Gypsy was supposed to be
Mhm.
mind controlled, and it's
Mhm.
like, how can she be mind controlled but Cisco couldn't? That was the burning issue that bothered me, and it's been bothering me since I watched it.
Oh yeah, you mean okay? Yeah. Well, me too. We talked about it last week. But it was probably what was going to happen, but it didn't make much sense. But there you go. They've been these. I like the CW shows, and we wouldn't be doing them if we didn't. But they've been dropping the ball a bit
Yeah,
with the writing. In fact, I mean, we talked about Supergirl yesterday. That was all over the place as well. It's sloppy writing, but it's the plot device they needed to move the story on. So there it is.
exactly. They should have just not bothered with Cisco. They should have avoided him like the plague last episode. Then they could have just plopped Gypsy in and be like, oh, it's available to do.
Mhm.
So, I liked early on, I think right at the start of the episode, like HR was decorating for Halloween, and like he put all the balls and lanterns up and stuff like that. I remember when like Harrison Wells comes in and is talking about the balls and lanterns, and he goes, "What's the difference?" And he was like, "Oh, you want to know what's balls and what's lanterns when the light goes off." That was funny. That was real good. I like that. I liked it. I mean, I really shouldn't be surprised, but I mean, they managed to get both of them on screen as well at the same time, because I thought they were gonna blag it and like transition between one and the other, and you just like
Yeah,
accept.
they've had that. I don't know how it's done, but they've had that technology for quite a while now. Yeah.
Yeah, that impressed me. It was pretty, yeah, mundane, but it impressed me. So we've got invasion. You know, Grodd's invading Central City.
Mhm.
I mean, the CGI on that was good. When it was on like the mountain top with all like the other gorillas, yeah, they were stationed real close together. Because I imagine it'd be cheaper if they're all like right next to each other and like not moving, as opposed to having like different things all over the place.
Well, yeah, I
So,
imagine. I don't know exactly how it works, but I imagine basically they're duplicates. And if you got closer in on the ones at the back, they wouldn't be as detailed.
hmm
But you can't like we said before, they do the best they can with the budget they've got. So it was okay. It looked pretty good. As
Grodd
long as
looked,
Rod was good.
yeah, Grodd looked pretty good. I would have preferred if there was something that kind of yeah, he kind of had goldish armor. I think if I do recall, but it's like it would have been better if like his helmet had stuff on it, like ornate decoration. But maybe I'm asking too much. So basically, the plot of the episode is off screen. You don't actually see it, but you assume that Gypsy opened a portal under mind control, a dress, if you will, to let the Legion of Apes come through to destroy Central City, because God's got it into his head that you wanna know what is just gonna destroy Central City. So I mean, one bit that kind of shocked me, they're vibing and they're trying to figure out where he's going to attack. So they get the location on like an intersection, and then like Grodd took control of Joe West's body and nearly made him shoot himself in the head. I thought that was great. I thought, oh no, as if he's actually going to die, because you see the muzzle flash and the bullet come out, and I was thinking as if they're actually going to kill him off. I was thinking this is going to be great if he dies here, like really good. But obviously,
I don't buy it for a second. They're gonna do that in a random episode. They'll do it in the finale.
I know, but it was damn close. It would have been a surprise if they did it there and then. But I mean, the fact it looked so close, I was like, oh, is he going to miss by like an inch? Is it going to like take him out? And like another issue I had as well is like he's got the gun to his head. He pulls the trigger. That's deafening him, mate. You know what I mean? His eardrums are popping all over the place. But then Flash is like, "Oh, are you okay?" And it's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I was like, "Mate, you wouldn't be able to hear him."
At least he did. He kind of did the grub voice, but at least didn't go full on like last week. Like it wasn't quite as bad.
I think I like it when they. I think I like it more when they do it full on.
Oh no,
I
oh, no.
I think that's much better. So yeah, my major issue with it was the fact that he could hear what Flash was saying when really his eardrum should have popped.
Well, it's a sci-fi show with a bunch of killer apes coming from another universe, so
Sloppy writing. They probably forgot. Again, they forgot that, if you've got a gun next to your head and it goes off, your eardrums are going to pop and you ain't going to be able to hear anything. But, maybe he has a really good right ear.
maybe.
So yeah, what other stuff happened?
Well, we had the Jesse Quick and Wally. Here's something you got. This girl likes to move fast, doesn't she?
How so?
Wally's like, oh, we should find you a place here. And she's like, oh, find us a place. They've been dating for like a week.
Yeah, but I think it's one of them things where kind of it's been up and down for like, you could tell they were kind of into each other. And like you've got to think, like, before he got his powers, they were probably, she went back to Earth too, but like before they got, which I don't really know how they communicate really, but like before he got his powers, because she was saying in that how he was kind of loud her off a bit after he got powers, and she hasn't really been talking to him that much. So you got to figure between.
No, that was only in. They haven't barely had any interaction.
No, but she implied that there kind of was. You could tell there was tension between it. You knew it was going that way from like last season.
I'm not having it. They have not been dating for more than a week.
Yeah,
and now they're moving in together. That's a disaster. I mean, we'll get to Barry and Iris in a second, but that's crazy.
No, I mean, like, you could tell they kind of had feelings for each other. They just weren't like officially dating between. I think they kept implying and stuff like that, because remember, like, when she came back, Joe and Iris were like, oh, you should lock her down, like, why is your Facebook status still saying single, which implied, like, if you ain't talked to her for like months, they wouldn't bring that up. So you gotta like think that
if it didn't happen on screen, as far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna make up crap for the show.
Yeah, but I think that's what they're doing.
They're making up crap, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just, they really did give the impression, it's not just me going crazy, they did give the impression that they have been talking. So, obviously they haven't been talking as much since he got his powers, which was like, what, a couple months ago, in the show, not the TV schedule. So, yeah, I guess that's, but like, no, I can't even explain that, them moving in together. But I mean, yeah, you've got to assume, like, for a year and that, they've kind of been, like, practically, but they haven't really made it official. So maybe
they've been living on different Earths, for Christ's sake. They've not been, whatever. It's stupid, but we'll move on.
It implies
their thing was, she finally summed up the courage to tell Harrison Wells that he's moving to the other Earth. And then Harrison said he's dying to Wally.
That was good as well. He's an idiot, man. As if like Wally believed it. I mean, how flipping
He's done.
Yeah, I mean, how obvious was that as well? It's like you could tell as well, because he was stumbling over his words when he was telling him and stuff like that, and it's proper like being vague and hinting, and he was like, oh, what, are you dying? And he was like, yeah, and Wally was, oh, okay then, you know what I mean? So yeah, Wally's a bit dense.
Sure he is, but they picked the right one to do it to, because if Harrison Wells had said that to Jesse Quick, that would have been a bit more villainous. But because it's Wally, it's funny. So he did it to the right person, even if it makes him look a bit stupid.
Yeah. It was funny as well, because like, when she confronts him, and like they're trying to build the machine for Joe, and like she comes in and like calls him dead man, and then says, oh, whatever, and then she zaps off, and then like I think Barry turns to him and goes, oh, dead man, can you just pass that over there? So I thought it was good they kind of made a joke of it, but like there was no way it was getting away with that one. That was a good one. So yeah, coming to the fight, I mean, what was Grodd trying to get with the military guy? I think that went over my head a little bit.
He was trying to get access to the nuclear bombs.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so that fell flat. And then I thought the kind of resolution to him, like, I didn't see the point in Barry kind of and ahhing whether to kill Grodd or not.
Neither do I, because if I remember rightly, at the beginning of season 2, he was killing people.
Who, Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, how so?
I remember us talking about it. I can't remember the specifics of who he killed now, but I remember us talking about it. I don't think we did it on there because it was before we started, but I thought it was very odd at the beginning of season 2 that he was going around killing people. Some of the villains of the week, and it wasn't a big deal, and it kind of got skirted over and forgotten, which is probably for the best. And so we get around to no, exactly. The show's forgotten it, I'll forget it. But the whole dilemma over the not killing thing, why is it suddenly a thing now?
Yeah, I don't know why he brought up Oliver. It's like, oh, Oliver kills, and it's just like, I think there was really no point to it. I mean, to be honest, like, I mean, I guess it would have been less. I know he's like an animal and he's super smart, so, I mean, you could class him as like human, but it's just like,
Whatever. So his new plan was to bring in the other ape. What's his name?
Solovar.
Solovar.
Yeah, he was great. Their fight was great as well. I thought that was real good. I like that.
I guess, but why is Solovar suddenly some honourable guy?
It's like Grodd's whack. It's like he can't fight for like anything. He just got battered. Solovar literally battered him. Like, it's like, I don't really get
That just makes
Grodd's
Grodd
thing.
look weak. And mate, I don't get why you do it to Grodd. It just makes him look weak.
Exactly. Like, I think it's annoying that like Solovar can talk to people as well in their heads. Is kind of psychic as well. It's like, if you're gonna make Grodd so physically weak, make him the only one who can kind of read people's minds and stuff like that.
He's not special at all. He's not the smartest one.
Yeah.
Because Solovar seems to be as smart as him.
And all the other apes as well.
He's not the strongest one.
Exactly.
But what's great about him? Solovar's more interesting than he is. That's stupid.
And he looks cool as well, like albino.
Mm.
So yeah, then Solovar's about to kill Grodd, and then is like, nah, leave him here. So now he's in an A.R.G.U.S facility with Layla, whatever you want to call her. You know, that one we haven't seen on Arrow for forever. It's like she's vanished. I haven't seen her for like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see her before like the break either. It's like she's literally been gone for about,
well, that's because Digger was not a bigger part of Arrow this year.
10 episodes. She's literally been gone for about 10 episodes, like way over half the season.
But if Digger was not there, there's no point in her being there, so...
I prefer her to him.
Yeah.
I way prefer her to him. And I mean, Dad kind of like, forget Arrow. So yeah, so now Grodd's like on this earth by himself again, and locked in an A.R.G.U.S facility. How long that's gonna last, I don't know. But he should probably get some apes for himself. He must be smart enough now to replicate the kind of whatever they use to kind of give him his abilities. So probably, maybe that'll be like the proper gorilla city. Maybe he'll escape and it'll be like skyscrapers and stuff like that, instead of the cruddy gorilla city made out of stone on Earth 2.
That sounds expensive.
Not really. I mean, they do stuff like that in Legends of Tomorrow, like the cool little skyscraper thing.
That's the biggest budget out of all of them, though. They spend a lot of money on that show.
Yeah. It'd only be for one special episode. So, yeah, the other apes didn't really do anything. They got sent back with Solovar, and then pretty much nothing else happened.
No, not really, until we get to the after credits.
It weren't really after credits, it was just like...
Or the after scene.
Yeah, just like the end of the episode. Wallace is... I thought they were going to make Whoopi, you know what I mean? But they didn't. So they're on the sofa doing couple stuff, relationship stuff. And
were they watching Casablanca or was it something else?
I don't know what they were watching. I wasn't paying attention. Is that relevant?
Wally said this is his favourite movie. I mean, alright, it's a good movie, but still.
Yeah.
That's something new, man.
What, do you like him more or less because of it?
Less. It seems pretentious.
Yeah. Maybe she bullied him into it. I don't know. So she sends him off to Big Belly. Why wouldn't they have just gone together? Why would he go to like Big Belly Burger?
I don't know. He's
So
a bloke. He's being chivalrous, I guess.
yeah, dumb Wally. I'm gonna call him dense Wally. So
Just
Wally.
call him Wally.
Wally. So he runs off to Big Belly Burger, and we have a little wisp. Oh, yep, you guessed it. It's the big boy, Savitar. He has returned. He rushes at the camera. End of episode. So I'm trying to think now. Right, so the Philosopher's Stone, he dashed into the flashpoint and got to the future, and then I think it's like lost. I guess they haven't got it, so it's like whether it landed in the future with them or it went somewhere else. But obviously now Savitar's back, so it must be in the hands of someone. So yeah. So I think the next episode's called like the Wrath of Savitar. So I think next episode's going to be a big one. I don't really know where it can go. What's really going to happen?
Well, they need to get him in and assert him as a physical threat again, because most of the season, Savitar not really been based on how dangerous he is, but on what he's going to do to Iris.
Yeah.
So they need to get him in there and have him beat someone's ass, and presumably it's going to be Wally.
Yeah. Or maybe it's going to turn him. I think the episode afterwards is going to be the Music Meister one, the dopey little flipping musical thing. So that's going to be a nothing episode. So you've got to kind of think whatever happens is going to get resolved in the episode as opposed to dragging on, because why would you cut to... That's why I think that episode's so pointless. This musical episode's so pointless because it's literally going to break up the flow of the show. It's like, next episode is going to be like a nothing one because it has to get to a position where they're going to be singing and dancing for an episode.
Yeah, well, I'd rather them do it and get out of the way with.
I just don't see the point of them doing it. Any other plot points we missed or anything
we
else
missed
you want to discuss?
Barry and Iris getting engaged. Maybe.
Yeah. Apparently they're engaged, maybe. I don't think they are. So what's he doing, man? Propose after you've saved her. Don't do dumb things beforehand. So, I mean, you got Jesse Quick now. You got to assume that Jesse Quick's on side now. So, when the fight, well, I mean, you got Savitar coming up, ain't you? So now you got 3 speedsters to get the job done.
I hate that.
So what her part's going to be, I don't know. They're going to have to slow Savitar down, I think, because none of them are going to be fast enough to really take him on. He'll just muller him. I mean, he mullered Jay Garrick. You know what I mean? He mullered Barry. So I mean, you got to think they're going to have to slow him down to actually do anything.
Maybe, we'll see. But like I said, we got to get through next week and then the musical episode first.
It's so pointless. I'm going to enjoy reviewing that episode. I'm not going to say why, but I'm going to sharpen my tongue, so to speak. Let's talk numbers.
I'll go 7.5. I thought it was better than last week, but still nothing great overall.
The gorilla fight was pretty cool. I thought it would have been it when he smacked him off the building and he fell, but then it's just like, apparently not. I thought that would have killed him there and then. It would have just been like, oh, okay then, go and incinerate him, but apparently he was still alive. Yeah, I'll probably give it 7.5 as well. I mean, if more stuff kicked off, if like the kind of, but I guess they couldn't, because it's all supposed to be hush hush. In the future, they're aware that there was an attack by gorillas, so really the gorillas couldn't do anything, because then people would be aware and it would be reported on, so it had to be on the down low.
Once Grodd went up that building, you knew how it was going to end, like it was going to get thrown off.
Yeah,
like King Kong, like it's not how it's going to happen.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the killing blow, but I mean, yeah, Grodd's whack. He needs to, I don't know, go to Nanda Parbat and learn how to fight, because he just got mullered. and it's kind of embarrassing for him. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'm Sam,
I'm not.
and this has been the Superhero Hub.